What is up? That fucking, or listen if you're just on Spotify. Oh yeah, we're still waiting to do that. Sorry guys. Listen to that scary ass laugh, and now listen to this more normal one. We're here to talk about stage fright, so it's only fitting because the fright of the stage and the
So
scares.
scary.
I hate slasher movies. I don't know why we're doing this.
So
Just
scary.
kidding. I'm super stoked to finally be diving into, those like deeper cut gems of the slasher community that aren't the main franchises. I'm curious to hear what these guys think and ready to have my heart possibly ripped out.
More than likely.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Stage fright plot. A rehearsal for a play based on a real serial killer turns chaotic when the escaped felon comes for the curtain call.
Nice.
It came out in 1987. It is unrated.
What?
Yes, it's unrated. And it's an hour and 30 minutes exactly.
Budget? Were you in like the Marvel budget?
Yeah,
like
300 mil.
I don't have the gross, but I do have the budget.
I would say 75,000.
No. This is like 12.
Did you look it up?
Maybe.
No.
Because you were way
I'm
off.
gonna give it 12.
18,000.
12,000, probably lower.
50,000.
No, they did this on $32,000. No, it was $1 million actually.
wow.
Was it?
Yeah.
Nice. I wouldn't say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What does that
nothing
say
to
about
show
how y'all
for it.
like the movie? You could really tell they spent that.
First of all, I
$1
want to go back to Josh real quick.
Okay.
I would definitely watch a movie that had that kind of
It sounds like
synopsis to it.
Sounds like a cool plot.
It does. I
doesn't
like the plot to this
If only
movie.
they
Yeah.
could execute it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about that execution.
Yeah, the execution scene was dope. Yeah, that's not what we're talking
Right.
about.
What up, dog?
Did it get any awards? And who's in this?
So the director of this is Michelle Soavi, a good friend of mine from high school.
understudy
And
of Dario
you got
Argento.
David
peeps.
Brandon as Peter, the director of the. Well, never mind.
Stage
We'll
play.
just say Peter.
Okay.
And then Giovanni Lombardo Radici is Brett.
Like a fucking painter, dude.
Clayton Parker is Irving Wallace. Mickey Knox is old cop.
Barbara Capisti. I don't know how to say her last name.
James Sampson is
Yeah,
Willie.
as Alicia.
Mary
She was
Sellers is
Alicia was the final girl, so we gotta say her name.
Alicia, where's she? Oh yeah, Barbara Capisti.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So yeah, and it did win one award. What was the award for the Avariaz Fantastic Film Festival?
Nice.
The Fear Section Award.
Good for them. Won an award with $1 million budget.
Oh yeah.
Who's your favorite character?
Ooh. It's kind of tough.
Can I name just one?
Can you even name one?
Dude, I liked what's his name? Peter,
Yeah.
the guy in control of the
the
play.
dickhead?
Yeah, the dickhead. I liked him in this actually.
Yeah, he was cool. I like the final girl, Alicia, or as he would call her, Alicia.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was my favorite. I'd say.
Nobody stood out to me at all.
Nobody.
Damn,
Interesting.
Nope. Didn't care for a
I might
single
want to
fucking
lower
person.
my prediction.
Not
I
even the
know.
killer.
I think Josh
Not
is
even
gonna
the
give
killer.
it
Nothing.
a 1.
That's
Didn't
First
crazy.
goose egg.
Didn't care about anybody.
So if I had to pick a favorite person, it would have to be the convict, the killer.
Yeah,
I
killer.
just his style. I liked his style. So
Yeah, he had great fashion. Unreal. Some fashionistas of this movie for sure. What was everybody's favorite scene? You might have any favorite scene outside of like the kills and scary moments.
I like
you
the
can have
scene
those.
where the killer places all the bodies up on the stage.
Yeah.
I thought
Like
that
the
was
feathers
pretty
are
neat.
blowing.
Yeah, that's my favorite
That's
scene.
my favorite.
Where he's sitting there and it's like he's sitting on his throne
Yeah.
and he's just
like
like
setting up his play. almost
yeah,
or
like
whatever.
he's loving this shit right now.
Puts
I
the
love
one
that.
dude's head on the mannequin.
Yeah, he's like a
body.
fucking king in that moment. I love that shit.
Anything different, Ronnie?
him stabbing the girl in the shower.
That's your favorite scene?
Yeah,
Or
just
kill?
it was so nonchalant. He was just like, he picked her up,
While the one
and
girl's
then
hiding.
yeah, he just like this slowly stabs her with the knife, and then that's that.
By the way it went, it was like it kind of stopped, and then I know where it went.
Yeah.
Like it made like a thud
It-
noise, like it pierced
Yeah, it
and
sucks.
shoved in there.
So,
Yeah,
but yeah,
bad.
that was my favorite.
Nice. Scary moments. It's a horror movie. I'll say it did kind of make me jump a little bit when he had the chainsaw for the first time. When dude dropped down in there, it was just pitch black, and out of nowhere he just comes out of the darkness with a chainsaw. Like that went from 0 to 100 so quick, and it was like, whoa, fuck, he's got a fucking chainsaw. That would be like the one moment where I was like, that was kind of scary.
I would say like, and I wouldn't say scary because none of this scared me, but intense wise, like there was a scene where with the keys when she was doing it at first, she was so like calm about trying the different keys in the door.
Yeah.
But then as she got to the last key, she started getting more nervous and shit.
Yeah.
And then he starts coming at her, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
so what's
that's a
gonna?
good
Is she
one.
gonna get the right key or like?
What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
And then if we don't have any more scary moments, favorite kill. And I go back and forth with this one.
I got a few actually.
Yeah, I mean,
Name one.
yeah, just one.
The director when he gets his arm and head chopped off.
That kill is fucking dope.
That was a great one.
Dude, when he comes walking down the steps holding the fucking chainsaw at his side, he looks like a fucking
Yeah.
badass.
Plus, it
It's
was my
like,
favorite character
holy-
getting offed.
Yeah,
So I was
and I
like,
love
that's-
how he like stepped on his arm.
Yeah.
Like he was like going, he's
Oh,
like, let
trying
me
to
grab
pick up
it,
that
and he's
axe
just
or
like,
whatever.
no. And then the thud noise it makes when his head goes flying, that was my favorite kill. And then I kind of thought about it more.
I really like the kill where he sticks the drill or whatever through the door.
Yeah, the drill kill.
Yeah.
Was
That
how
was
I
very
called it.
creative.
Yeah, the driller
The
killer.
drill kill.
Drill kill.
Yeah, it was good shit.
I just have to say the knife stab again.
Yeah, that's
I'm
so
just
your
doubling
fan. Yeah, that
Because she was already so close to death, and she's like, maybe there's a chance I can make it. It's like, no.
I think that might be my favorite kill too, just because of how impactful the scene is and the way they shoot it and like what leads up to it too. Like it's
Psycho vibes.
That's a creepy moment. I love how like he doesn't just open up the fucking shower curtain. You just see that big owl face like press against the
Yeah.
shower curtain. It's like, oh shit, and they kind of play it like you don't know if he's opening her curtain, the main girl Alicia, or the other ones, and it's revealed that. And then just to like imagine like what Alicia's going through in that situation where she's like, do I save her? What can I even do? And then it's kind of like, okay, I'm just gonna sit back, but how can I watch this? And it's also like, don't fucking sell me out, please don't fucking
Yeah,
sell me
I
out.
know.
And then that person's got to be like, do I ask for help? But then he knows she's there. Like there's so much like decision making right there.
I would have
between them
attacked
two.
him.
You say
If
that
I'm
now.
seeing my friend getting, I would have attacked.
They weren't
him.
really friends though. They had kind of a beef a little bit. Like she was gonna
Yeah.
take over for her part. Remember,
Oh,
like, there was that
that's-
scene, and she kind of like was waving that thing, and she was like basically like saying bye bye, like that's my part now, bitch.
Yeah.
So, but still, like you could tell she cared about her in some way, or at least was like a pure of heart kind of person. So that was rough for her to just make that choice to just be quiet and hope she didn't say anything because she was basically about gone anyways. But yeah.
Another kill I liked, but also had a problem with at the same time, was where the girl like fell in that hole and they had her and they like pulled her back
Cut her
up.
in
and
half.
Yeah.
She was cut in half. And you're like, how did she get cut in half? Was it because of the chainsaw? Because there was no noise of a
Yeah,
chainsaw
Yeah, you
beforehand.
couldn't hear it.
That
You
was
would have absolutely fucking heard a
Yeah,
chainsaw.
I think
Uh,
you definitely would have heard it, but I feel like that's more of like they wanted the effect that comes next, where they didn't want you to know there was a chainsaw
that
down
was
there,
one of my goofs. So
and that was
You're welcome.
yeah, because it.
Helping you out.
I'd rather them have that error if it was in fact the chainsaw that they were going for to save, rather than have the chainsaw and then lose the effect of like, holy shit, he's got a fucking chainsaw. But he could have had all types of different power tools down there. God knows what he had. But yeah, that's the mystery of it. But I love that kill too. See, her guts just flop up. He's like, "Arr!" Yeah, and he wanted to go from 0 to 100 real quick. And as soon as he got down there in that dark, he had to have been like, I immediately regret doing this. And then a chainsaw comes out of the darkness, like terrible. Yeah, that would have sucked. All right, guys. Any titties in this movie?
guys,
Yeah. Uh-oh.
we have been waiting for this moment for months now.
It seems like we've been watching too many child films. It seems like that
Yes,
sounds too like
there are boobs
pedophile. Should I say it that way?
at the 34 minute and 50-second mark of this movie. Also, again, at the 59-minute mark, 20 seconds. So,
Is that?
Hang on. I think if we do see boobs, you should like rate them, like on a scale of 1 to 100, on how good the boob was.
1 to 100?
Yeah,
Holy
like
crap.
100 is a perfect.
So
boob.
what's the first time you saw boobs? You're thinking of when one girl, what's her name, is in the fucking changing room.
And you see it from the top.
Yeah, you kind of see it from the top. You
Yeah.
see some. Usually it's side boob or
Yeah.
front boob. This is top boob.
This
That's
is
kinda-
unorthodox boob.
Yeah.
What would you rate that boob?
It's hard to get a good angle.
Probably 19.
Oh, I was gonna say in the 90s. I was like,
No,
Jesus.
no, it wasn't that great.
I was like, you have been starved for boobs,
Second-
dude, because that was
second
not
boob?
that good.
The second one's at another quick angle, and it's,
Yeah,
Will she get slashed?
yeah,
I think
And,
so.
like, her tit just
yeah.
falls
One
out?
tit comes out.
Dude, I can't go above a 50. I'll give it a 44.
44, 44.
Yeah.
Very barely.
Okay.
Man, even the titties are bad in this movie.
At the end of every year, we can do our top 10 boobs of the year, and we're gonna recall all your.
Yeah,
If
make
you
sure you
write
write
it
this
down, we'll
down.
do it. Like, I'm,
Seriously.
I'm not doing that.
It's not top 10 boobs of the year, but like
Dude,
top
I
10
mean,
films
American
we've reviewed.
Pie. What's her name?
Dude, Friday 13th remake
Overkill.
all day. It's
Yeah,
the best
dude,
set of
those are
titties
great.
I've ever seen.
Alright.
You got perfect nipple placement, baby.
God,
Your tits are stupendous.
So, location.
we get excited about tits when it happens.
Did
Yeah.
you remember to look that or listen for that? I
No,
forgot
no,
to.
I did. We're talking about how you told us to listen for it. I don't know where this is located.
So there's
either.
not much on this movie when you look it up, but from what I gathered, it was filmed in Italy, and
Yeah.
we're just gonna.
It's an Italian.
I think
Say it
it
takes
took
place
place
in
in
Italy.
Rhode Island. Oh, Italy.
I think it takes place in Italy. That's what I would guess.
Yeah, it's an Italian.
Italian
It's an
movie.
Italian slasher.
They did have Italian accents, didn't they?
Yeah, it's
That's
this
why I
is
like
why
their
the mouths
lips
were
a
off.
little
yeah.
bit
This
off.
is why
Oh.
this is like fucking the Dario Argento movies. I've been talking about like Phenomena and Suspiria, the original one. This dude was like an understudy of Dario Argento. That's why his name was all like, how do I say that when you came on?
Michelle
yeah.
Soavi.
Yeah, but he was a real promising director early on. But yeah,
That's all I got on location.
yeah, do your best there. Best unimportant scene. I don't really have one. I can't really think of a scene that like stood out to me for some reason that I don't think other people would appreciate as much. This is the type of movie I feel like I would normally have that on, but I don't know. Maybe because a lot of it, I'm like, damn, I appreciate this. I feel like other people should, but maybe not. Wouldn't be surprised with this crowd of non-slasher purist fans. Just kidding, guys.
You'll see with my rating, man. I think you're wrong there.
Oh, dumbest or cringiest moments.
Oh boy.
There's a lot.
Yeah, fill us in. I got a.
There's a lot. I'm only giving one because it almost sent me in an outrage. Was the damn right between the eyes
Yeah, at the end.
at the end of the
Yeah.
movie, and it didn't just start with there. It started when he just opened his mouth and started talking. That whole last scene, like
Shot him right between the eyes.
I wanted to walk away so bad, and then he kept trying to tell her how to shoot a gun or take the safety off on a gun, and I'm like, dude, she just got done going through all this bullshit, and you're gonna hound her over the safety on a gun?
Which,
Like-
going deeper into that, that's initially what he says is you just didn't take the safety off, and then he's like, you didn't load one in the chamber.
Yeah, he changed it all
Yeah.
up. It
was-
was a mess, and it just. I was
She's
so
been
ready
through
to walk
enough,
away.
so
I know.
like what if she just like got the gun and was just like
Here's my
blast
here would be
herself.
my here would be my
be a
response to
great
that
ending.
though, because I actually agree with like the execution of it doesn't work, but the idea of it I think works. I think the reason why he's harping on that so much is because he's so surprised he did it. He's not the genius he's acting like with the guns. That's why that era and judgment of like you had to have the safety on or you didn't load the chamber. I think he was one of those guys that was letting on that he knew more. Like like what Tyler was just saying about whatever we were just talking about. He's like, if I was there, I would have done this.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I think he's that guy. Everybody's got that guy. It's like, oh, would you do that? And I think he got that opportunity. So when he shot him, he was like so amazed. And he was like, all right, just like I said, I told you, you just got to go right between the eyes because he's not that guy. And that's why his story changed and didn't add up. It was because he's this guy that just acts like he's so much more like, if you would have done this and you would have done that. He doesn't really know what he's talking about. And the fact that he pulled it off, he was in like disbelief. And the girl's just like in her own zone, like it's over. And you just have that echoing and she's not hearing shit. And he's like in his own state of shock. I think the execution could have been done a little better. The actor was a little annoying, but I think that's what the purpose of it actually was. It wasn't. I don't think it was actually like a fault there.
Yeah, it wasn't corny, Rodney.
I got some more.
I don't know about that. Like, I think because I was watching it last night and I was like, I don't remember this being this annoying. I'm like, shut up. But then I watched it the following day. I was like, I feel what they're trying to do here, though.
Another super cringy thing for me was when they were climbing up the ladder and the final girl like grabs her leg and it's like, slow down. She's literally right ahead of her. She couldn't go any slower, and then she kicks her off the ladder and she passes out. I almost turned the movie off at that point. That annoyed me so fucking much. Another thing, the way she ran with the key, like her arm straight out.
Oh, yeah.
That fucking pissed me off.
Well, it
dude.
makes sense.
No,
You
it
get it
fucking
in the
doesn't.
keyhole faster.
Dumbest fucking thing ever.
You gotta
And
aim
then
it. You gotta
I know,
cock it
you
from the
have to-
hip, I guess.
Also,
Yeah.
that indestructible extension cord, she had to hit 32
Oh, yeah, I
tons
thought
with
about
an
that
axe.
too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all that irked me.
Yeah. If you go in.
Do you all want to re-guess my
Well,
score?
Yeah, if you think
Yeah,
if
mine-
you think
I think
too
it's gonna
if
be
you
the
think
Goose.
too hard on it with these slasher movies,
There
you
was
won't
this
have a
scene,
good
too.
time, dude.
When old girl who got slashed in the chest, she was laid up on the chair. You could see her like blinking, because at
Yeah.
first she was dead with her eyes open, and she blinked a couple times, and then she was dead with her eyes closed.
God
and with her
damn it.
eyes closed, you could see her still blinking.
I didn't
You could
see
the-
I didn't see her blink, but I did see her blink.
Oh, I didn't. I wasn't watching. I was watching old girl.
See, I don't remember seeing her blink,
That
but I
was
know I saw her blink. But that was like when the cat came up on her face, and
Yeah,
I
that makes sense.
and
I
I was
probably
like,
blinked, too.
fuck, how can you not blink when a cat goes to touch you on the face? Like
That was another one of my goofs.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Well, you want to hit up the goose? What do you got for goose? Anything else? That we
What's
have?
everybody's
Hear
favorite
how your
character?
goof says it. Just say what your goof is. You goof.
Good one, Rodney. You
Fucking
got him.
goof. Yeah.
Well, when the girl was cut in half, you're supposed to hear a chainsaw, but when Alicia's underneath the stage trying to get the key, the gun in her hand changes from an automatic pistol to a revolver in each shot.
Oh shit.
In the shower scene, after Alicia,
Alicia.
it's Alicia, but one dude, since he's Italian calls her Alicia.
After she wakes up,
Maybe
the shower
Alicia, dude.
curtains are shown moving, but then in this, but then they
Although I like
suddenly
Alicia way better.
they're stopped in the next shot. I don't know. The shower curtains moved. in one
Damn.
scene. That's crazy. And then y'all took the other one, so fuck
That
it.
is wild.
Was the blinking a goof?
Yes.
Was it really?
Yeah.
I didn't think that'd be such a known thing. I thought I was like real slick with that one.
No,
There was
no.
only 10 goofs in
So
this
is
movie.
that obvious?
These
then?
old movies, dude, when people are playing dead, like you see that shit a lot more.
I saw
It's
one
like
dude play
every
dead and then
80s,
take a
man.
bite of a hot dog.
People like notoriously look for that. It's like I can see him breathing. Oh, he just breathed. Oh, you breathe.
You almost said he just breathed.
Yeah, he almost breathed.
She breathed it.
You big dummy.
But I didn't. So,
But I caught it.
nah. I mean, I don't know. I might have
Next.
said that. I'm dumb.
Did the ending?
No, deleted scenes, and there was no deleted scenes on my Blue Underground Blu-ray. Bunch of other cool bonus content, but no deleted scenes. So that kind of sucks.
Did this come with that big box set you got? Was this one of them that came with it?
No, this is just a single Blu-ray from Amazon from Blue Underground. I don't know what big box is.
Its name on here is Aquarius.
Yeah.
Is that the Italian?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's got a. It's
Kind of
also
like
got.
that a little bit better.
It's got like another title called Delirium, I think, as well. And then some people refer to it as the
Deliria.
yeah, or Deliria, yeah. And then some people refer to it as the what is it? The stage something massacre. The old dude was saying.
Oh, what he said in the movie? He said stage play massacre.
Yeah, I
Play
don't think
stage.
it's that. I was about to say it sounded a little cooler when you said it.
I
There's-
saw one title for it. It said extremely stupid movie.
yeah, they shortened
Don't
it.
watch.
ESM. Yeah.
Did the ending deliver?
In my notes, I put yeah.
Yeah,
Did?
for sure. It was a fun
Right.
ass ending. The last 30 minutes with him and her was
Yeah,
fucking
I mean-
amazing.
I said,
I don't know.
Did it deliver?
so you're
I don't really know if it
50-50.
did or not. It's not like it's not one of those where I'm like, fuck yeah, it ended. You know, and I was just like, okay, what's
Like most
next?
movies. Yeah.
So
I said yeah, I delivered, but just barely.
I'll say I'll say like 40% yes, 60% no.
So you're a no.
Yeah, that's what that means.
So you
It's a
say
no.
it didn't deliver.
Yeah, it didn't deliver for me. Dude.
You didn't like him posing everybody and their little
No, that
battle?
was cool. I'm talking about the ending, like how he came back, and it was just
Oh
like,
yeah,
come on,
all that
dude.
was like okay.
I'm done with it.
but
I
there-
just saw it in Scream right
Yeah.
before that.
Scream that came way after this though, so you can't.
No,
really
I'm talking
play
about
it
I
in.
literally watched Scream and then this.
Yeah,
So I
that's
saw
kind of
it.
weird. Yeah, I know, but like if you're like
That's
going
how
like
his brain works.
like I've seen it in Scream. Okay, Scream did it first, type shit. Yeah, but that was more of like poking fun at the slasher genre and shit. They were like doing a little wink at the end. All that was fine, but like I think you gotta include the final showdown in the ending. The ending of these horror movies is like when it's the final girl going against the killer onward. Like all that
Right,
shit.
right,
Yeah.
right,
But you were kind of like, oh no, that was good. But I'm talking about the ending. Unless you're saying the ending dropped it that
Like
much.
by the time the movie was over, I was like, eh.
Okay, got you.
So,
Sweet. All right.
Trivia? Good luck. There's not much at all. During a screening at the Fantasia Film Festival, fans threw what onto the stage as homage to the film?
tomatoes.
Feathers.
Stuffed animal.
Should've said
Owl
you
stuffed animal.
Axis. They threw white feathers
Yeah.
See,
from the balcony.
I knew it.
That was my second guess. Dang it.
Yeah.
Co-writer Sheila Goldberg plays who in the movie?
Ooh, the blonde.
The redhead.
This one, the one. That got
The
cut
girl
in
that
half.
got stabbed in the shower. What's her name in the movie?
She plays the nurse that tries to turn them away at the psych ward.
Oh.
Oh yeah, her. She got owned in that scene. She was like, "Y'all can't come back." The doctor's like, "Yes, they can."
The carnivorous fish that the nurse is shown feeding at the mental hospital.
Lionfish.
Yeah, he called that in the movie. He's like, they go, "Oh, a fucking lionfish." So I was like, I wasn't even gonna try. So I knew he's gonna.
What a
fucking
weird person.
say- he
all
literally
I got.
said it out loud. He's like, "Oh wow, a fucking lionfish. How about that?"
He knows the
never
weirdest shit.
You never see him in like a.
I know, but I
got
didn't know
excited.
the name of them.
You don't
I
know
oddly
what a
liked that
lionfish
scene
is?
though with the
No.
music and it was coming up eating shit. I was like, I like this. Yeah, I'm feeling this right now. As weird as this is. Yeah, so I didn't even try.
Tomatoes.
Oh yeah, the Rotten Tomatoes for this
So
movie.
you might do IMDb before you go back.
So
Too late. IMDb is a 6.8 or 6.6.
6.6 for IMDb. Rotten Tomatoes is 88% critic,
Wow.
59% audience.
Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna read 3 reviews. We're gonna start
Oh yeah,
doing that.
okay. So fresh reviews. We'll read 2 of those.
Fernando E. Oh, I just switched.
If
on
you're
me.
watching,
Just grab
Fernando,
one.
we're about to read your
Michael Salvi's feature debut
Sorry,
restages slasher horror tropes as reflexive theater.
Yeah, that was
I
the
think
worst reading
before we do this
ever.
next time,
You gotta
need to,
say the
like,
name.
pre-read them. So you know
Yeah.
This is our first time doing this part. The kind of ridiculously self-assured debut that declares its maker to be some kind of savant or prodigy.
Wow.
They were calling this a prodigy movie. Can you believe it? And then you want to do
This is a good one.
we just said
Here.
2.
Yeah, we said 3. We were gonna do 3. It's supposed to be
But-
too good and too bad. You can do that.
At times, StageFright transcends both its low-budget economics as its well-worn genre requirements and achieves something sublime that can only be described as Hitchcockian. He compared this to an Alfred Hitchcock movie.
Dude's dumb.
That's
Yeah.
disrespectful.
Yeah.
Not
pretty
really.
disrespectful.
This movie's got mad style.
This is
We ready for actual people's scores?
yeah. Let's hear it. I want to hear Josh's score.
First,
Oh man, yeah, get it
Yes.
out of the way.
I'm
I
thinking.
thought you were gonna hate
I
it.
guess you were going to give it like a 4.1, and I'm not so sure it's going to be anywhere near as high as
I
that.
see a 2.2.
okay. Should I start with my positives or negatives first?
Well, to get the positives, because I'm sure there's not a lot.
He's like,
The music. I love the music.
The music was
I
actually
thought the
pretty
music
cool.
set the mood right for all the scenes. Great job with the music. The kills. I loved like all the kills in this movie. I thought were epic. All very solid kills. The negatives, super cheesy movie, super predictable, and in my opinion, all the characters sucked. None of them were memorable. None of them stood out. couldn't tell you one person's name from this movie, and I just watched it before I came. But overall, I actually did like the movie.
Oh shit!
Gave it a 6.2.
Oh damn! You fooled us.
Yeah,
You fooled
that's
me.
Damn, you got us good.
I was waiting for you to give it like a
Solid
3.
movie.
Okay.
Dang.
Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it on
I
that one.
Yeah, he got me good. I said Tyler. I said you gave it a 5.1.
I said, I
5.1?
thought I said you gave it a 5.8,
Like a
but I'm
6.
off. I feel like now.
dude.
Unless he fooled me the other way.
7-8.
7.8.
No, it's 5.4.
Oh. Okay.
Ah, shit.
Okay.
So
5.4,
you're
that's not too
actually-
far off.
I did like it more than I disliked it. I'll say that. And I agree with a lot of Josh's points too. That the music, the kills were dope. But
That opening
everything
stage
else-
scene is dope as fuck. Where they're at doing
Dude, I
the play.
love the opening of this movie. I was so okay. I feel like I got let down because I thought this was going to be like a musical slasher.
Rodney's like,
Dude,
I'm in it.
No, I was so excited at first. I was like, dude,
Yeah, he
yes.
literally was laughing out loud. I'm like, "Are you
Music-
all right?" And he's like, "This is awesome." And then he didn't talk again until he was like, "Oh, fucking lionfish," and then like he didn't say anything else the rest of the movie.
It's like music and murder.
Dude, yeah. Well, I mean, think
This
Sweeney Todd, dude.
Yeah.
Come on, like that would have been amazing. Anyway, so you gave it a 5.4.
5.4.
Hell yeah.
Would you give it, Rodney?
I'm 5 even. I'm right in the middle. I'm not gonna say it's a bad movie, and I'm not gonna say it's a good movie. It's just one of those that like
Just
I
a movie.
respect it for what it is, but it's not one I'd be like rushing to watch again. But if it's on, it's something I would kick back and just be like on my phone, and you
Yeah.
wouldn't
Like background noise.
Yeah, yeah. So 5.0 out of 10.
All right, Brandon.
That
How high in the
song,
nines are you?
Brandon,
that song gets my motherfucking.
I say you give this an
spirit
8.7.
You
Like a
did.
9.5.
And you're almost right. I actually was at an
3.
8.7. But the more, it's one of those, it's not because I've done this before.
The more you
where,
talk about it.
yeah, like it's more of that thing more than like, I'm going to change mine because you scored it that way. But dude, this is like one of my 10 favorite non-franchise slashers. I
shit.
fucking love this movie. The look of the killer is one of my favorite looks of any killer in a movie. Like that owl head looks creepy as fuck in some scenes. Like I said, when he's walking down the steps with that chainsaw coming over towards him, it's like, dude, don't fuck with that. And now he's just sitting on the throne like a fucking king, looking at everything. Like, look at my masterpiece. Like, I just love the look of the killer, love the kills. The characters I like a lot, actually. They're not great characters, but they're great, like, slasher characters. They're fun to, like, root against and, like, watch be idiots. And this movie knows what it's doing with that. It's giving, like, a wink and a nod. That's what that last scene where the killer wouldn't die, but he's, like, giving, like, a quick wink. Like, there's so many good things about this if you're a slasher fan. If you've not seen this movie, if you're a slasher fan, trust me on this. It's a must. It's a slasher favorite by a lot of people that are deep in the genre. StageFright is the shit. This is an 8.8 out of 10 to me.
So you liked it then?
Yeah, I love this movie, dude. That's why I was able to watch it last night and watch it again with you. I don't know.
So I liked it the second most of everybody.
Yeah,
I thought
that's
it was
Crazy.
shit
Dude.
on
You
it.
got me so good with that. I was like,
I thought
fuck,
you'd
man.
hate it. Tyler was going to be like mid-range.
Yeah.
And then I thought you were going to either hate it or like not
Peace.
love it,
We
but
love
really
you.
like it.